Hello, zombie killers. Week 35 Battlez PvZ2. So this is my best setup, which is definitely not an awesome setup. You lose control about halfway through the fight, and that's about the best that I've been able to find. Results count, and 1.5 million consistently is about the best I've been able to do. Everything's going to fall apart as my Primal potatoes up front get wiped out and I can't replenish them fast enough. I like the checkerboard with the shadow Peashooters and Moonflowers, because that way you get that even distribution of what the shadow Peashooter can do rather than the rows of 2 rows of Moonflowers and then stacking dust blobbers around them or other stuff. You need a beam weapon plant. You need a laser beam. You need a shadow Peashooter. You need lightning rods. You need something that is not a projectile, because those gestures will just demolish you and just walk through a whole line. So I try to have the 3 rows of the Primal potatoes up front do at least the 3 rows. You're going to have the rift opening towards the end of the line, like right now, and you just cannot have any plants that you're counting on in those first 3 rows. You need something that's expendable. By the time those come in, most of the Primal potatoes are already wiped out. At that point, you've got support fire coming through from the fire Peashooters and the shadow Peashooters back there, and I think it's just the best way to be able to roll with it. At this point, I mean, you just got so much stuff coming in here. It's just really hard to work around and control what's happening with the crowd. All my setups that I've had any success with, though, require tile turnip. I have no setups that work without having that in there, at least 5 tiles. So with the shadow Peashooters or Primal potatoes, if you don't have a level 5, the way mine is set up, you can probably, your best bet is probably try to power level up to the 4th tile, and then at that point just start spamming what you got. But it's going to take so much sun, it's just really hard to manage without being level 5 or above, where you get the first 2 free. That's why you also need a lot of sun, so Moonflowers are really effective for pumping out a lot of sun for a low cost benefit, for a low cost to sun ratio there. But otherwise, I had some luck with setups that were just pure, like 7 rows of Primal potato bombs and then having the back row filled with the turnip tiles and then filling that back in. But it's just so lumpy that I prefer this setup. So I wish you luck. It's kind of a crazy setup this week, but I wish you good luck. I will still keep trying to tinker and see if I can find better setups, but 1.5 is about the best I can do. So I hope you enjoy, and I will try to find another setup that works with mid to low level plants. Good luck, man.